right, boys, we are back, and it's time to continue the Year 6 playoffs with our San Jose Sharks. What a year it's been. We've gotten to round 3, so definitely a successful year compared to last year. Last year we had the good regular season. At the end, we made it a good regular season, and we made it to the second round. This year we had a good regular season the whole year, and now we've made it to the third round. So definitely already a successful year, but I don't want to stop here. We got the Colorado Avalanche in round 3, and look in the bottom right corner. A lot of injuries on our team right now. Vladimir Sabatka, he's gone for the playoffs. He's not coming back. Nikita Kucherov, now here, look at this. Kucherov, it says 2 weeks, right? So if we go 2 weeks, 1 week, 2 weeks. So 2 weeks right there. So he might be back for Game 7 if it goes to 7. But I don't think Game 6 he'd be back. So we might get Kucherov back for Game 7. And if we are able to get past the Colorado Avalanche, we should have Kucherov back for the Stanley Cup Final. But looks like Honka, he's not going to be back for this round. And if we go another week, yeah, I'd say Honka, if he comes back, it's going to have to be in Game 6 or Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Final. So we're going to have to win with the players that we have right now, okay? Now, the Colorado Avalanche, a very good team to be going up against. I mean, I imagine that the young kids are probably ready to go in Colorado. Nate McKinnon, Duchesne is probably capped off now. Landeskog, all these guys. So the Colorado Avalanche, first line, you got Gabriel Landeskog, 86 overall. I'd imagine his body checking and his defensive categories are great. Matt Duchesne, playmaker, 88 overall. And Ryan O'Reilly, two-way forward, 86. That is almost a perfect first line. There's no snipers, but it's definitely a defensive first line. And Matt Duchesne is good enough offensively. That's a really good first line. I like that first line. Second line, Bouchard, 83. Nate McKinnon, 88. And Dubinsky, 84. I can see why you either have to put McKinnon or Duchesne on the second line, so I understand that. Take your pick, it doesn't matter. It's a very good second line with Nate McKinnon, and Dubinsky is a two-way forward. So both their first and second line, they got two-way forwards and a power forward over there. So maybe a team that's going to be a little bit tough to score goals on. Third line, Martin Erat, that's a bad player to have. 78, he's probably dropped, and he's got no defensive category. Hishon, 85 playmaker, not bad, don't know too much about him. Frazier, 80 power forward, don't know too much about him. Fourth line, Mitchell, look at Stastny in the middle. I got to say, their center core is quite nice. Duchesne, McKinnon, Hishon, and Stastny is playing freaking fourth line center role. He should be on the third line left wing or the second line left wing, but I guess they want to play him in his natural position. So they got every center that they need, definitely. They got some depth, and their top six is quite nice. And you know what? Even their two centers on the third and fourth line make their third and fourth line good lines, right? So offensively, man, they got a stacked offense. They really do. Defensively, Barry and Johnson. All right, so Johnson is that 89 overall, but the good thing about Eric Johnson is he takes a lot of penalties. He's not like an offensive defenseman, so even though he's 89 overall, it's 89 because of a ridiculous body checking category, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so there's better defensemen out there than Eric Johnson. 89 is still good, but there's better. We've seen better. Barry, 85, so it's a good first line. Second line, Wilson, 79, and Elliott, 85. So they may have some injuries. We'll check that out, but with that amazing offensive core, they're gonna have some space on their team somewhere. You can't have a full team like that. Well, if you have a human GM, sometimes you can do it, but the computer GMs, I've rarely seen just an all-star team out there. So the 79 overall guy on the second line defense core ain't the greatest, and their two top six defensemen ain't the greatest either, Killstrom and Quick. We have definitely the advantage on defense. And then goaltenders, is it Varlamov? Yes, it is. So they traded for Corey Schneider as well. So they got Simeon Varlamov and Corey Schneider in the net, 285 overall goaltenders. So this is almost the most even series I've ever seen. Look at this. Our two goaltenders as well, San Jose, 85 and 85, right? So it doesn't matter who's in the net. We have an 85 goaltender in the net. If you look at our offense, all right, I mean, look what I mean about the third and fourth line center position. That really adds to their depth, right? So I think, overall, our bottom six is better, but when you add in their two great players, that evens it out a little bit. And also with our injuries, right? But we have more of a goal-scoring lineup. And then defensively, this is where I think we have the advantage, big time. I like our defensive core. Even though Johnson's an 89, give me an 88 overall offensive defenseman rather than an 89 overall defensive defenseman any day. It's just the way it is in this game. All right, so I like the way our team looks, but the injury bug has been bad to us this year, so hopefully we can stay a little bit healthy for this series, and hopefully we can get off to a right start. Oh, before I get going, let me just remember, GM options, injury report. We'll just see if they have any defensemen that are injured. The bottom six of their defensive core. Colorado. No, they are a clean team. All right, they have a full bill of health, so the injury bug has not hurt Colorado at all. That's, I guess that's kind of bad news, but it's also good news because we're not going to have any surprises returning, right? We can see the team that they have, and we can deal with it. So, here we go. Game 1, they got home ice advantage. They were the better team during the regular season. Come on now, San Jose. And I saw some good comments about Jamie Benn and Logan. This is the round that they have to step up, all right? Don't worry about the first overall pick right now. We got to see how these guys produce in the big-time rounds. We're part of the Final Four. Jamie Benn, Logan, Kevin Shattenkirk, and Carlson, you four, you are under the microscope right now. You are leaders. Let's see what you guys can do. Here we go. First period. Oh, my God. What? 6-goal first period? What the hell? Oh my God. We're in the Mile High City right now. The thin air, I guess, works for the San Jose Sharks. Duchesne and McKinnon opened up the goal scoring. Then Jamie Benn, Gallagher, Reichel, DeCall, and then Carlson. Holy crap, 6 straight goals unanswered. Chase Varlamov out of the net. All right, here we go. I mean, we should have this game now. Second period. All right, there you go. Good job, Ernest Shirelli. Shirelli, you got a 4-goal third period, man. Let's go. There you go. You got a 5-goal third period. Brendan Lemieux gets a goal on Corey Schneider. Holy shit, Brendan Lemieux is going for a natural hat trick here in the third period. Brendan Lemieux, 2 on Corey Schneider. Holy crap, and the San Jose Sharks. I mean, I thought that this might be a good defensive team with all those two-way forwards and power forwards that they have, and we break out game 1 on the road, more importantly, on the road. We break out for 8 goals in game 1. 6 goals in the first period. Holy crap. Jamie Benn and Logan, Gallagher and Russell, Gallagher, Couture, Carlson, Reichel, DeCall, Boucher, DeCall, Benn, Shattenkirk, Carlson, Couture. All right, DeCall. So, I mean, Benn, Carlson, and Jamie Benn, Logan Couture, and Erik Karlsson, they all had points that game. So that's what we need. That's a game where everybody just steps up. That's a perfect way to start the series, boys. Great job. And I should actually try to follow if they have any injuries. Can I, player injuries, there you go. Jarrett Cowan, no, nobody over here. Okay, so let's continue here. Game 2 against the Colorado Avalanche. Now, I don't expect to have that kind of crazy goal scoring again, but if we can, let's see it again, boys. First period. All right, there you go. That's more like it. Holy crap, though. Semyon Varlamov, or maybe it's Corey Schneider, standing on his head. We have 17 shots to 4. So we're definitely outplaying them so far in this series. Keep it up, boys. Second period. There you go. Brendan Lemieux. Is that his, yeah, that's the 3rd straight goal. Jesus. 3 goals in a row now for Brendan Lemieux. The 3 last goals that have been scored in this series have all come from Brendan Lemieux. Good job, buddy. All right, we need one more for the 3rd period. We got to help out Ernest Shirelli. Come on now, San Jose. Show them the defensive side. Yeah, there it is. Troy Brouwer, 3rd and 4th line, stepping up big time for us. There it is, Kyle Palmieri. There you go. Look at the depth goal scoring. Holy shit, Erik Karlsson. Man, the San Jose Sharks, we can almost score at will on these guys. Got Corey Schneider in the net this game. So they actually started Varlamov. They pulled him, and they went with Corey Schneider, and we lit him up as well. And they got no faith in their goaltenders right now. We are scoring at will. 39 shots to 18 or something like that. Lemieux from Brodziak and Falk, Brouwer from Lewis and King, Palmieri from Lemieux and Ceci, and Carlson from Shattenkirk and Brouwer. So Lemieux, another 2-point game. And there's a game where our depth goal scoring won, and our first and second lines, as long as we get a shutout, every line did something. Every line played good defensively. So the first line may have not got any goals that game, but they didn't allow any, and they took the ice time away from the other team. All right, so we got a 2-0 lead going home. This is good. If we can just win one of these 2 games. I do not want to make them tied up 2-2, boys. You got to take this seriously still. Come on now. We're not going to make any line changes. Jamie Benn and Logan, I need you guys to lead the team. Let's go. First period. There you go. DeCall. Second line center. He's angry that I'm calling out Logan. I'm leaving the second line with Bennett and DeCall and Reichel up for grabs. I'm not telling them to do anything. But if you guys want to step up, you can. I just need Jamie Benn and Logan. They're the best players. They got to earn their future here in San Jose. Now is the time to do it. Second period. There you go. All right, Kirby Reichel, the second line stepping up for us now. DeCall and Kirby Reichel. DeKoska got one back for them. 21 shots to 17, so a little bit even there. So we're going to need one more here in the third, boys. This is a must-win. I'm labeling it as a must-win. We have to win it. Come on, boys. Come on, Ernest Shirelli. You've been... Oh, Ryan O'Reilly first. Yeah, there it is. First line gets a goal. Penalty kill. It's not over yet, boys. Penalty kill. Good job. There it is! Troy Brouwer! Depth goal scoring. Is it over? Is it over? It's over! Oh, Troy Brouwer, the depth goal scorer right there. He helps out Ernest Chiarelli in a big way. And the San Jose Sharks have now taken a commanding lead, a commanding 3-0 lead over the Colorado Avalanche. DaCosta from Bouchard and Barrie. O'Reilly from Duchesne, but it doesn't matter because DeCall from Reichel, and then Reichel from DeCall, so 2 points from them each. That line, man, the second line. And then Brouwer from Lemieux and Ceci. So Lemieux, third game in a row, he's gotten a point now, man. He's got 4 points over the last 3 games? Pretty good for Lemieux. Or, no, it was 5 points. Yeah, 5 points over the last 3 games. Beautiful. So, I don't want to jinx us. Let's just keep going here. Home ice advantage. I mean, if we could end this so we have some time to heal up before the next series, that would be great, boys. But still, it's not over till it's over. Just look at real life right now. LA is back to 3-2. So, come on, San Jose. We got to put this away right now. First period. All right, that's fine. That's fine. They're out shooting us 15-10. So, they're answering back here. We got the power play to start the period. I'd love to see a power play goal. Come on. Second period. All right. So Dubinsky gets a shorthanded goal on that power play that I wanted. And Cody Ceci tied up the game, but Brendan Dubinsky gave them the lead. All right. So it's only a 1-goal lead. Come on now, boys. Jamie Benn and Logan. I don't want this series to be extended. Let's go, boys. We can win this. Home ice. Power play. No. Come on. Home ice advantage. We could score at will before. Penalty kill. Somebody. Anybody? No. And the Colorado Avalanche hold off to take Game 4 2-1. That's a big win for the Colorado Avalanche right there. Okay. All right. I'm not going to blame our defense that game. I'm not even going to blame Ernest Chiarelli. It was just a game where, so far the goal scoring has come for us. 8 goals, 4 goals, even 3 goals. It's about time that the Colorado Avalanche got one back on us. I'm not gonna go crazy after that one game. Whatever. All right. It's on the road. Now, this is a tough one because it's on the road, right? If they can win this one, Game 6 is dangerous. That pretty much makes it Game 6 is a must-win for us because Game 7, they've come back and they got home ice advantage. So these 2 games, man, I'd love to win this one, but it's going to be a tough one. So come on, boys. Get off to a good start. First period, Ryan O'Reilly with 2:20 left. Don't do this to me, man. We were up 3-0. Don't do this to me. Oh, God damn it. All right, here we go. Second period. There it is. Yes, Kyle Palmieri, the depth goal scoring helps us out. All right. They're out shooting us 24-17. It's a tied game. Ernest Chiarelli's going to be there for you, boys. Logan and Jamie Benn, man. It's time for you guys to step up. There's a rookie waiting in the draft this year. Everybody wants him. You guys have got to change their minds. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. God damn it. We're going overtime. All right. Game 5 overtime. This is a dangerous game, boys. Don't think it isn't. We got 2 more games after it, but still, get out there and end this series right now. Let's go. Come on, somebody step up for us. Ernest Chiarelli's playing great, man. Fuck it! I jinxed him. I freaking jinxed him. Oh, okay. Now we're getting a little bit dangerous. First 3 games, our goal scoring was there. Now 2 games in a row. We've only gotten 2 goals over 2 games. That's not good enough. Offense, that's not good enough. I don't want to make any line changes because, we won the first 3 games with these lines. These last 2 games, our offense hasn't been there, but at least defensively we have still been good, right? 2 goals against, 1 in overtime. So I want to keep the lines the same. This is the game that we got to win. I mean, fine, they've come back. They've won 2 in a row. San Jose, it's time to wake up, all right? We got home ice advantage. It's Game 6. If they win this, they're going to come back from 3-0 down. Logan and Jamie Benn and Carlson and Shattenkirk, all right? I need you guys to step up. We're going to do a real-time simulation for this. Come on now, boys. Let's go. I need the top players to be the top players. There it is. Brendan Gallagher on the first line. That's what we needed. First line to get the goal. Yes! Reed Boucher, second line. First line right wing, second line left wing. That's exactly what we needed. All right. Beautiful start to the game, boys. Beautiful. All right, whew. They got Varlamov in the net. We chased them in Game 1. We can do it again. We're out shooting them 14-7. Just keep it up. Keep it up. Ernest Chiarelli's going to be there for us. I know it. There it is! Reed Boucher! Reed Boucher! Oh, this guy's a beast. All playoffs long, he's been a beast. Penalty kill. Good job, Ernest. Come on, boys. Get to the third with a 3-goal lead. Get to the third with a 3-goal lead. Come on, 2, 1. There it is. All right. This is perfect. A 3-0 lead. You got the routine +1, Ernest Chiarelli. I got all the faith in the world in Ernest Chiarelli. We got this. All right? Stanley Cup Finals, here we come. I don't care. It may sound confident, but I believe. Yes! Reed Boucher! Oh, my goodness gracious. What a beast. A Game 6 Western Conference Final hat trick. Unbelievable. Who is this guy? Patrick Kane? Unbelievable. Come on, that should be all. Ernest Shirelli's not even going to make it a close game. Kyle Palmieri gets one. Yeah, there it is. All right, Dubinsky ruined it for Shirelli, but that's okay. It doesn't matter because there you go. Chris Russell gets one more. And the San Jose Sharks absolutely deal with the Colorado Avalanche. There you go, boys. What a series. Oh, what a series. So Gallagher from Merrill and Couture, Boucher from Reichel and DeCall, Boucher from DeCall and Ceci. So DeCall, Boucher, and Reichel, man. That second line. Boucher from Shattenkirk and DeCall, Palmieri from Lemieux again, and Russell from Lemieux again. Jesus, Lemieux. Lemieux's tearing it up as well. So, you know, that was a great series. The 2 games that we lost, it was just our offense just shriveled up a little bit. But you can look at our defense. Ernest Shirelli, the whole series, 2 goals against, shutout, 2 goals against, 2 goals against, 2 goals against, 1 goal against. I mean, not a single game with 3 or more goals. Unbelievable. You know what? Let me just, I want to do a wrap-up, and hang on one second. Don't want to lose it. All right, that's better. Just peace of mind. All right, so let's simulate ahead here. Hopefully we can have a few days. Hopefully the other series goes to 7 games. Continue. Continue. No, I think it's over. Yeah, there it is. And we're up against the Tampa Bay Lightning. Oh, what a series this is going to be, boys. They must have beat the Pittsburgh Penguins. Nikita Kucherov is available to play in the next game, so that's good. So Kucherov is coming back to face his old team. Same thing with DeCall. He's facing his old team. And look at this. I'll just quickly show you. In the next video, we'll do the lines again. But, one of our main players that we traded last year. Oh, hang on. Tampa Bay Lightning. Where is he? Joe Pavelski, second line center, sitting behind Steven Stamkos. DeCall has had a great year so far, but this is what we made the trade for. Right? You know, like when I made the trade for Joe Pavelski, I was complimenting them. I was saying that's a perfect trade for them because Stamkos is already, you know, he's in his prime. They need that second line center to take over. And DeCall was playing pretty good, but I mean, it worked out for them because now they're in the Stanley Cup Finals, right? So they got Joe Pavelski in there. Was there another player that we traded? No, I don't think so. I'm trying to think the year before that, but Lindback and Bishop in the net. But there it is, Joe Pavelski. All right, a good old face from the San Jose Shark days for sure. Oh man, that's going to be a good series. All right, so stats, player stats of the playoffs. Again, I can't remember how many stats they had coming into this series. I'm sure you guys can. Or you can go back after the games and see who got how many points, right? So, yeah, here you go. DeCall, 21 points in 17 games played. The second line is tearing it up. Reed Boucher, 15 points in 17 games played. Logan, 12 points in 17 games played. Kirby Reichel, 10 in 17. Kyle Palmieri, 9 in 17 on the third line with no power play time or nothing. Holy crap, Palmieri. Brendan Lemieux on the third line with no power play time or nothing. 9 points in 10 games played. We got a point-per-game player on the third line. That line with Brendan Lemieux and Kyle Palmieri, man, and what's his name, Brodziak, they're tearing it up. I love it. Gallagher, 8 points. Jamie Benn, 8 points. There it is. I mean, I know people are going to be going crazy for Jamie Benn. -2. Gallagher's a -4. Logan's a -3, right? Yeah, let's start the trade talks already. Lewis, Brouwer, Kucherov, and Kucherov is back now. So we got to figure out what we want to do here. So I'll bring up the line changes. I'm not going to make the line changes right now. I'll allow you guys to comment away. Because remember, we played really good in the last series. And maybe Gallagher on the first line, you know, plays better as a defensive role than Kucherov was. Because in 6 games, we played great defensively the whole series long, right? The whole series long. So where should Kucherov go, right? I mean, I think Brendan Lemieux should continue to stay up here. Maybe, like, we got to move Reichel and Gallagher down if we're going to put Kucherov here, right? And then that means, but I don't want to move Palmieri and Lemieux and Brodziak because they're having a great third line time. So then what do? Do you put Reichel on the fourth line? Do you send King down? Like, we have a little bit too many players here, and we don't have centers. So we can't, like, stack up the third line. So we got to figure out where Kucherov goes, where Gallagher, Reichel, Lemieux, and Palmieri go. Okay, I think we know Logan, DeCall, and Brodziak down the middle. But Gallagher, Reichel, and Palmieri, and Lemieux. All right, what should we do with those guys? Remember, Brouwer had some goals there in that round as well. Maybe Dwight King gets scratched. Who knows? I'll let you guys comment on that. And actually, let me go back to the stats because I didn't show you guys the defender stats. I got carried away there with Nikita Kucherov. But I'll quickly just bring up the defenseman stats and, more importantly, the goaltender stats. Because Ernest Shirelli, finally, I mean, all the comments that I saw in the past with Ernest Shirelli, there's Shattenkirk 8, All right, so no one's, tearing it up. Only 2 goals for is our top. That's okay. They're playing good defensively. But remember, we, like last year, the year before that, trade Ernest Shirelli. He's got the red star. He's not going to become anything good now. Well, he's playing like a starting goalie. Not only a starting goalie, a Vezina Trophy winning Conn Smythe goalie. 1.74 goals against average after 17 games played. That's not after 4 or 5 games. That's after 17 games played. That's amazing. 11-4-1. And a save percentage above 94, so 94.03. Shutouts, still 0 shutouts, that's okay. What the hell? How did Jack Campbell get a shutout? Jack Campbell got the shutout in Game 2? He must have, because we had a shutout. Whatever, I don't know how the game does its goalie rotation sometimes, whatever. All right, so last but not least, Stat Central, playoff tree. So it's not going to be Sidney Crosby and the Pittsburgh Penguins. I actually wanted it to be the Tampa Bay Lightning. Joe Pavelski against his old team, and Kucherov and DeCall versus their old team. Who's going to be your champions? The first-seeded San Jose Sharks or the first-seeded Tampa Bay Lightning? One hell of a series we got in store for you guys. So I will see you guys in the next video.